the game, 'cause see the boxing voice.
And just to wrap up a little here with Gennady, obviously now, if Andre Ward happens to beat Sergey Kovalev, is the Gennady-Golovkin fight automatically off the table? Because now we're talking about a guy that, you know, in Golovkin would need to move up 2 weight divisions or somewhere in the middle to beat a guy who everyone thought would lose to Sergey Kovalev.
You know, whenever Andre's name comes up in discussions, it's you know, it's never been, and I think Abel had said this on your show a couple of days ago, you know, there was never a question as far as Andre's skills or ability in the ring. You know, the only issue with making that, he had issues he had with his former promoter, who was also a good friend of mine, Dan Goosen, but he had the issues with him and then the injuries, and so it was never a matter of Andre's skills. It was just as far as moving out of your division for a fight that wasn't more marketable than the fights that were in his division. I mean, when we were talking about Carl Froch sold 80,000 tickets at Wembley Stadium, UK pay-per-views, you know, all that. And then we're talking about Chavez, the same thing. It would have been a pay-per-view fight over here. Now, if Andre beats Barrera now, for example, in this next fight, and if he beats a guy like Kovalev, now all of a sudden he's back at the top of the sport of boxing. Now all of a sudden it becomes a real interesting fight. Now, whether that's even possible to make, since Gennady's at 160 and he'd be fighting 175, that's a whole different question. But at least now you're talking about, you know, a mega fight that could be very interesting for everyone.
Ain't no other sight in the game, 'cause see the boxing voice.